While the 1971 day quarter is not inherently rare, certain varieties and errors can increase its value significantly. Some of the most notable varieties include the 1971 D Washington quarter, minted in Denver, holds a special place in the series of Washington quarters that have circulated for many years. Here's a detailed exploration of the history and value of this particular coin, including its design, production nuances, and the rarest varieties. The Washington Quarter Series. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The design was based on a sculpture by John Flanagan and has remained largely unchanged in its basic form until the State Quarters program in 1999. However, many minor details, including mint marks, metal composition, and slight design modifications, have occurred over the years. From 1932 to 1964, Washington quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 6 to 5 grams. However, after the Coinage Act of 1965, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of quarters to a copper-nickel-clad structure, which drastically altered the coin's metallic value. The 1971 D Washington quarter, minting and design. The 1971 D Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States, alongside the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints. In 1971, the coin featured the standard copper-nickel-clad composition, with a core of pure copper surrounded by layers of nickel-copper alloy. This change in composition occurred in 1965, replacing the previous 90% silver quarters, which made earlier silver quarters highly collectible. The obverse front of the coin features the iconic bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, facing left. Above Washington's head is the word Liberty, and to his left is the national motto, "In God We Trust." The date 1971 is placed at the bottom of the obverse, with the mint mark D for Denver placed directly to the right of Washington's ponytail. On the reverse back of the quarter is the image of an eagle with its wings spread, holding a bundle of arrows in its talons, representing strength and preparedness. Below the eagle is an olive branch, symbolizing peace. The inscriptions United States of America and E pluribus unum out of many, one are placed above the eagle, while the denomination quarter dollar appears at the bottom. Production numbers and availability. In 1971, the Denver Mint produced approximately 258.6 million quarters. This high mintage number indicates that the coin is not particularly rare in terms of availability. Most 1971 day quarters were released into general circulation, and many remain in circulation today. However, finding a 1971 D Washington quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition can be more challenging due to the typical wear and tear from circulation. The high mintage numbers also mean that many of these quarters can still be found in pocket change, though most are worn from decades of use. Collectors who seek to add this coin to their collection often aim for higher-grade specimens, especially those graded by professional coin grading services. Varieties and errors. While the 1971 day quarter is not inherently rare, certain varieties and errors can increase its value significantly. Some of the most notable varieties include double die obverse DDO. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, where the details on the front of the coin appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. This error can make the coin highly valuable, especially in high grades. Off-center strikes. This error occurs when the coin is not properly centered during the striking process, resulting in a portion of the design being missing. The degree to which the coin is off-center affects its value. Clipped planchette. This error occurs when a portion of the coin's planchette, the blank metal disc used to strike the coin, is missing, leading to a clipped appearance. Depending on the size and shape of the missing portion, this error can be worth a premium to collectors. Some of these error coins can command prices ranging from a few hundred to several $1,000s, depending on the rarity and condition of the error. Value of the 1971 D Washington quarter. The value of a 1971 D Washington quarter varies greatly depending on its condition, any errors it may possess, and the current market demand. Here's a general breakdown of its value. Circulated condition. In average circulated condition, a 1971 day quarter is typically worth its face value of 25 cents. Due to the high mintage, circulated examples are common and do not hold much numismatic value. Uncirculated condition MS60 to MS65. Uncirculated quarters in mint state MS condition, especially those graded MS60 to MS65 by professional grading services, can fetch higher prices. These coins typically range in value from $2 to $20, with the value increasing as the grade improves. Gem uncirculated condition MS66 and higher. Quarters in gem uncirculated condition, graded MS66 and above, are much rarer and can be valued at $50 or more. The finest known examples, especially those with exceptional luster and strike quality, can command even higher prices. Error coins, as mentioned earlier, quarters with errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth significantly more. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these coins can range in value from $50 to several $1,000s. For example, a double die obverse in high grade might sell for several $100s, while a dramatic off-center strike could fetch even more. Proof coins. Although the Denver Mint did not produce proof coins, collectors may be interested in 1971 proof quarters struck at the San Francisco Mint. These proof coins are made using specially prepared dies and plankets to create a mirror-like finish. A 1971's proof quarter, though not rare, can be valued at around $2 to $5, depending on its condition. Collectibility factors. Several factors contribute to the collectibility and value of the 1971 Washington quarter. Condition. As with most coins, the condition of the coin is paramount in determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved and show no signs of wear are highly sought after by collectors. Errors and varieties. As discussed, error coins and certain varieties can dramatically increase the value of a 1971 quarter. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies, and they are willing to pay a premium for rare errors. Historical significance. Although the 1971 quarter is not particularly historic in its own right, it is part of the larger Washington quarter series, which has been in continuous production since 1932. Collectors who focus on Washington quarters often seek to complete a set, which includes the 1971 coin. Market demand. The value of any coin is ultimately determined by supply and demand. While 1971 quarters are not scarce, the demand for high-grade or error coins can drive up prices. Market fluctuations and trends in numismatics also play a role in determining the value of this quarter. Eye appeal. Coins with strong eye appeal, including good luster, sharp strikes, and minimal imperfections, are more desirable to collectors. Even slight differences in eye appeal can result in significant price variations. Conclusion. The legacy of the 1971 Washington quarter. The 1971 Washington quarter is a common coin in the larger Washington quarter series, but it still holds interest for collectors, particularly in high-grade, uncirculated condition, or with rare errors. The coin's value largely depends on its condition and any anomalies it may possess. As with many coins, rarity, demand, and historical significance all play a role in determining the ultimate worth of the 1971 quarter. Collectors of Washington quarters often seek to complete a comprehensive collection that includes every mint mark and year, making the 1971 an essential part of such a collection. Whether found in circulation or purchased from a dealer, this quarter continues to be a symbol of American coinage history, with the potential for certain specimens to be worth significantly more than their face value.